Hello YouTube, welcome to the game. Ooh, our server is now medium population. I like the harvester radio. I might perhaps I just got all my achievements all at once. I may perhaps switch radio stations. This is our base. Who the hell is out here? What the fuck? I can't get in my base. Okay. Some poisons. Action right out the gate. They're both dead. Now I need to upgrade my stuff to the next level. And once I get my dad over here, we can... I wish you could get scrap metal out of this. Seven. How do I change the, adjust height. I want to change the model. These are chrome. Because I should have gotten some data collection streamer mode. Mute licensed audio, I didn't realize. Okay, mute the licensed audio. Anyway. Let's try a treaties radio. Let's see. I need a better cutter. EMF generators, right? We needed EMF generators. And we should make Sims cutter. We should make Sims cutter. Anyway, let's go get some EMF generators. Pick up some scrap metal while we're on the way. I really want to make a second bike for my father to use. For now, we'll just have to deal with it. I should have filled my blood. I should have filled my blood bags for my blood purifier at home. Okay. Come at me. Really, the loot is instant, and we won't have to share with this guy. Yeah, there were only 2 EMF generators last time, too. Unfortunately, but that's enough to make one cutter ray. It's enough to make the regular cutter ray. I'd like both cutter rays. Sorry, the stronger cutter ray. Let's just walk around a little bit. Maybe we'll find something. Dead end. My pulsar, my suspensor belt is broken. Maybe we'll make a regular ass cutter ray. Wait, there's a place right here. Is it all the way up there? It's called Veiled Cleft. It must be up there. Not up here. Right here. It missed. Okay. Do Reaper. EMF generators. Apparently there's 2 caves up here, or is there 2? I don't see where the other one would be.
And now, the inaugural episode of a brand new series. It's The Young Guardians.
Gather round, fair listeners, as we join our story on the eve of destiny for 3 young lives. 3 faithful aspirants to Duke Leto Atreides' fabled House Guard prepare for their final test at the War Gymnasium. A test that will challenge their training, their courage, and define their future as defenders of House Atreides. Our story begins on the Armatura Green at the Cala City campus of the Atreides War Gym. It is here where the finest young aspirants are honed into noble House troops.
Shields up! Shields up! The honor of House Atreides rests on your shoulders! Defend yourself! You can't serve the Duke if you're dead!
Among the recruits, 3 stand out. Taran, a farmer's son with unyielding determination.
Need plant fiber.
Lyra, a skilled sharpshooter born into poverty. And Aemon, a fifth-born Atreides cousin, striving to exceed the lofty expectations that come with his name.
I won't let you down, Lyra. You've trained too hard to fail now.
Keep your focus, Taran. We'll
If
get
you
through
see
this
any
together.
do, we can
Come
pick
on
that
now.
up.
We've got a real chance to graduate top of class.
But Taran, Lyra, and Aemon are not the only ones vying for the top spot. Another group of cadets, led by the arrogant and cunning Aiden, has been their main competition and antagonists throughout their time at the War Gym.
Well, if it isn't the Golden Boy and his peon patrol. Tell me, Aemon, how does it feel to coast on your family name?
Shut up, Aiden. He's earned his place just like everyone else.
Oh, Lyra, you're still here? I guess your folks found someone else to milk the goats. It's not worth it, Lyra. Focus on the test. We'll show them all what we're made of.
As the aspirants ready themselves for graduation, only the final test stands in their way. A grueling 2-day endurance race to the summit of Mount Sayubi, known as the Peak of Valor Challenge. Ancient tradition states that the aspirant team planting their flag atop the summit first will be named top of class.
Come on, keep it up! We're almost there. Just a little bit further.
Watch out for that loose rock!
As Taran and team near the summit, Lyra's footing gives way and she slides roughly to a ledge below.
Go on without me. Plant the bloody flag.
Not happening, Lyra.
Nice
Atreides,
infused
no man
copper
behind.
dust.
Hang on, Lyra. We're coming.
I don't have any of that.
Aiden and his group are hot on their heels and seize the opportunity to rush to the summit.
Come on, you maggots. Dig deeper than you ever have before. We're almost there. Yes, we did it. I told you those losers didn't stand a chance.
Thank you, guys.
Where are my EMF generators from
Sorry to
last
slow us
time?
down.
Oh,
Don't worry about it. We're a team, remember?
Despite their best efforts, Taran, Aemon, and Lyra finished second in the challenge.
We may not be top of class, but we did right by our
no
friends.
spice infused copper
Nothing will diminish
dust.
that.
The day before graduation, Taran and Lyra ventured into the lecture hall to return a borrowed tome, when something strange caught their eye.
Huh. That's strange. The light's on in the Commandant's office.
But we just saw the Commandant on the green.
Then, who's in there? Aiden, what are you
Copper
doing here?
ingot.
None of your business, peons.
Copper ingot
I was
45.
just leaving anyway.
But Taran had noticed that Aiden slid something under his shirt.
The Commandant's code book.
What about it?
Aiden just put it under his shirt.
We have to tell Eamon.
Aemon, you won't believe what Lyra and I just saw.
Aiden is a thief. He stole the Commandant's code book from his office.
My older brother quizzed me before. I thought it was nonsense at the time. He was asking about a possible Harkonnen infiltrator in our aspirant class. I thought he was just giving me a hard time, but... Yes, Aiden is the infiltrator. He must be.
But what are we going to do about it?
Leave that to me.
graduation ceremony is a grand affair, as the Commandant presents deployment orders to the well-deserving class. Called to the stage, Aiden and his group walk triumphantly up the aisle, expecting to receive top-of-class honors.
I told you, fools.
What
who'd end
else?
up on top.
What else needs to be made?
Aspirant Aiden, you and your group are
The
hereby charged
cutlery.
with espionage and treason against House
I need to make the
Atreides.
vehicle backup tool, that's true.
No, this is a misunderstanding. Unhand me.
And since this is wartime, the articles of Canley are clear on the sentence. As for the rest of you, you have all proven yourselves true warriors of House Atreides. You have earned the right to wear the Duke's coat of arms and uphold the responsibilities
I
and
have the
traditions that come with
guns.
it. Stand tall, for you are the future of our house.
As Aiden and his group are led away by military police, Taryn, Amon, and Lyra rise together with the rest of the class, proud and vindicated.
I need this. Iron ingot,
We actually did it!
micro sandwich
It's not
flap,
about the accolades.
fabric.
It's about doing what's right.
We
And
only
so,
have 8 of
with
those.
hearts full of pride and the weight of their ancestors' legacy resting upon their young shoulders, our young guardians go forth as true soldiers of House Atreides.
I guess all that's left for us to do is unseal our orders and see where we're bound.
Wherever we go, I just hope we're together.
Shall we open them at the same time?
Medium
On
blood
three.
sac.
3, 2, 1.
Arrakis.
That's it then. We're going to war.
Join us next
There's
time on
6
The Young
EMF
Guardian,
generators.
as our heroes continue their journey, facing new challenges as they uphold the legacy of House Atreides. Until then, remember, honor and loyalty are the true marks of a warrior.
We just need more micro sandwich flat fabric. We can get the iron if we make the cut array, but we get like 25% more iron if we make Sims cutter. Now, I don't know, maybe we should make a repair station? Fabricator, I don't have it researched. Repair station, gear up heavy armor, heal kit, components, micro sandwich flap, fabric, ultimate shield, standard sword, disruptor. Yeah, we'll probably move on to that. The repair station. There's 40 iron ingots. Cutlery Mark II iron ingot. This is probably even better. Leaf suspensor belt, particle capacitor, Holtzman actuator. Yikes. Sandbag scanner and booster. Where can we find more EMF? Southeast Ironworks, complex machinery. The deep struggle. If we can get across here, which we should be able to do. But there's almost so many more EMF generators within reach over there. I also have a bunch at base. Sandworm breach. Hello, Daisy. To do. Intel is nice. There's got to be more EMF generators on the other side over here. Almost assuredly. Okay, save fuel full. I should make a second blood purifier. Let me get my blood. Where did I put my blood?
Ever wonder what it's like out there beyond the safety of the city? Where the sand shifts and ancient secrets hide beneath the dunes? Well, let me tell you, there's more out there than spice and sand. The Wastelander Chronicles takes us into the life of a scrappy young scavenger girl and her family as they brave war-torn battlefields, hunting salvage and other buried secrets. Stay tuned, because this is one tale you don't want to miss. It's the Wastelander Chronicle, brought to you by O'Gary's Imports. O'Gary's Imports. If you want it, we have it. And if we don't have it, we'll get it. Join us now.
There's intel in there, but they're EMF generators.
The adventures of the O'Gary clan, a pioneering family of salvage experts, as they scour war-torn battlefields and crash sites to discover their next great haul.
I think I need to go even further.
Hey there, everyone! Welcome back to the Wastelander Chronicles. I'm your Badlands Scout, Sally O'Gary, and I've got a crazy story for you. It all started when my dad announced a surprise salvage mission. It was just after sunset. Dad has spent all day, as always, mining our storefront and listening to the space traffic controllers going about their business on the Communinet. I always tease Dad and ask how it is he can listen to those encrypted channels, and he just shushes me and tells me to clean my guns. But this was a day Dad's patience and extra-legal Communinet receiver paid off. He overheard a distress call from the Leopoldus, a light freighter carrying machine parts out of Bella to Goose. Now, you might be thinking, Sally, what's so darn exciting about machine parts? But in the salvage game, we learned that a ship listing machine parts on its cargo manifest could be carrying anything from precision lasgun barrels to cybernetic eyeballs, so it's worth the trip. Of course, Dad's not the best with his numbers, so it was up to Mom to triangulate the coordinates and plot our course to the crash site in the Minor Erg. As always, when we piled into Clovis, our vintage 68 Chome Landmaster, Mom reminded us of the grim dangers waiting for us in the desert. Bandits, slavers, cultists,
Good thing
and of
somebody's
course,
already
the
here.
old man of the desert himself,
Take out some of the
great
enemies.
sandworm. When we finally arrived at the sector our coordinates were within, we hid Clovis under a tarp and moved in on foot. As always, it was up to me and my little brother Coda to scout ahead and look for danger. Now, you might be thinking, Sally, that seems like a grown-up job. Why would you and your cute little brother be sent ahead to scout? The truth is, we rely on that cuteness to lull our enemies into a false sense of security. Then, we kill them real good. Coda can separate a man from his jewels in less than 2 seconds. I've seen him do it. But after a whole lot of dust and nothing, we finally came up upon the coordinates marked on our map. And
It
what do
is
you know?
indeed
The crash
a
ship was
fine
nowhere to
place
be
for
seen.
our annual market.
Of course, Mom and
now
Dad
that the
immediately
Fremen
set
are
to arguing
gone.
about it while the
For
rest of us
that,
fanned out.
I suppose we should give thanks to
been
the
okay,
Sardakar.
Nice.
Not that I have any
Ooh, blood
love
extractor
for
Mark
the
II.
Emperor's war dogs,
I
you
should have
understand.
listened to my
But
mother
I
and entered
fear
the system.
the
At
drawn
least
Chris
then,
knife
I'd be married
more
off to a
than the
man of
Sardaukar
consequence.
sword.
You wouldn't be married to anything but a mop and
A
bucket.
fine place in
Yo,
the
welcome in, huh?
but you still won't find
You
me
know those
anywhere
witches got a
near
lot
that
of hallways.
innermost
Sorry,
Know about the Bene
It
Gesserit.
reeks
this
of
guy will not stop
and
talking.
foul
I know one
omens.
thing I'd like to subtract.
Hey, Mom and...
Okay.
Loyal citizens of House Harkonnen.
Is
to
all
speak your
did they
truth.
license all their radio music? Why would they do that?
The people.
So nobody can listen to music while they stream?
Camellia writes, how often should one submit a report to the Dune Watch Network?
I played a little
An
bit, but
excellent question, Camellia. The answer can
I'm not
vary
really
for the
playing it right
person
now.
and situation.
I think
However,
I'd play it a
I'd
little
like to
bit, but
seize this
probably not
opportunity to offer a
as much as I played Free Show.
Take the daily challenge. Write a report every day.
There would normally be a lot of enemies in here, but the other people killed them all.
What are they hiding? Where do their
Yo,
allegiances
cure up
lie?
heavy
You
jerkin.
never know what might lead to an arrest
Let's
and
heal up.
reward. Remember, you have everything to gain. We have everything to lose if the eyes of House Harkonnen are not sharp. And that brings us to
Yeah,
the Baron's...
I don't know. It takes a lot for me to get to replaying the whole campaign just to get to endgame.
Santara is now the criminal with the longest
Is the volume
run
okay?
and the
I messed with the
#1
volume
most
settings. It
wanted.
should be better
This is
now.
not an achievement for the criminal scum. It is a failure on all of us.
And it's even harder to justify playing the whole campaign again when I just did it like 2 months ago on a different character.
Open your eyes.
I'm liking my Templar though. I like their arc
As a
spell.
terrorist cell leader for the savage Fremen cult, Zantara is wanted for a myriad of crimes, including murder. But his notoriety will collapse in proportions when Zantara millions of loyal Imperial subjects across the known universe. Oh, he saved his master stroke of terror for last. Right here on the rim, when he used stolen house atomics to punch the wall and allow those worms of the desert into our bases, our sanctums, to destroy our safety.
I'm out of stamina.
1 million
I'm almost dead.
from the Empire to end this terrorist reign. Another million from House Harkonnen for his Chris knife. I mean, how can we call ourselves a proud people while he still roams free? In more heartwarming news, let's honor the hero
Hero of the day.
Micah, a boy of only 7 years old, took the extraordinary and heroic effort to submit a report to Dune Watch, all on his own, turning in his parents. Micah's parents allowed their child to listen to the Battle of Corin. This operatic epic, commissioned by the Atreides, is now banned due to its false historical content.
Wow, that gets double the amount of blood.
Painting the figure of Bashar Abelard Harkonnen in an unfavorable light. Micah's parents have been indefinitely detained for spreading such insidious and disgusting propaganda, especially to a child. This could not have been easy for Micah, but doing the right thing never is. The boy's future is uncertain.
This is where all the EMF generators
He's going
were.
to enjoy a fantastic reward. That's right, Micah. You are going to enjoy an evening of revelry at tomorrow night's Gladiator Games in the Baron's own private box. Ha ha! What a lucky boy. Micah, we salute you. That concludes this broadcast of the Dune Watch Network. Remember, if you see something, submit a report. If you notice your neighbor has not submitted a report recently, ask yourself, what are they hiding? If you have not submitted a report recently, I ask you, what are you hiding? The thousand eyes of the Baron are watching. Stay vigilant, Arrakis.
The thousand eyes of the Baron are watching. We're listening to Harkonnen radio. I don't know. Are they really gonna license the music? Turn off streamer mode. Because it's not that they just, like, keep the songs from playing, they also mute it on the radio station. So you'll just be sitting there in silence. The music's not even that good to warrant licensing it. Like, I'd understand if it was, like, really licensed music, but it's basic beeps and bops. We're fine. Dune looks so good. Yeah, it's not bad. It's more fun with other people, so if you want to play, just let me know what server you're on. But you should join my server since we're already started. And it would kind of suck to have to start over. Too expensive. It is expensive. My dad bought it for me and him. I told him he wasn't gonna like this game, but he really wanted to play. But he seems to be having a lot of struggles with it. Okay, I want the new cutter ray. Let me see. Cutter ray Mark II requires iron ingots. I got iron ore. I can make the Mark II right away. Welcome back from the ads. Oh, this costs water to refine. Okay, we need those iron ingots, then we can have a cutter, then we can get more iron. Can I make my still suit? It also takes iron ingots. And thankfully we got a lot of sandwich fabric. Ten iron ingots. It can also mine a carbon and aetheryte. That's pretty good. Okay, let's put our stuff away and then go get some iron.
The Harkonnen Network, where every moment is an opportunity to prove your loyalty and strength. Strength through loyalty. Welcome back, people of Arrakis, to the Harkonnen Family Games. The Man-Trap competition continues to unfold with twists and turns you won't believe. Let's join our hosts, Maxim Dubrov and Vera Kotila, for the latest updates.
Thank you and welcome back. I'm Maxim Dubrov, slave master of the labyrinth, and with me is biologist.
I think there's a lot of iron up here.
Vera, the Grey Lady seems to have some kind of guiding power. She's managed to stay ahead of Kanto and his rock lizards.
Indeed, Maxim. She's moving through the labyrinth with an otherworldly grace. She's so quiet and nimble that she's managed to throw Kanto off her trail entirely.
Look at Kanto. He's lost her trail and is now wandering. But this brings him straight into the path of the Fremen.
The Fremen and Kanto are now face to face. This will be an intense clash. I don't think the Fremen has a chance against the deadly rock lizards.
Kanto seems confident, but the Fremen is holding his ground with that Chris knife of his. He's moving with precision, striking down the lizards one by one.
Look at him go! Despite the odds, the Fremen's
There's
skill
more
and
iron
determination
somewhere.
are unmatched. He's managing to fend off the lizards.
Kanto seems to be losing his nerve. Half of his lizards are down, and he's starting to retreat. He's backing away, but...
He's backed right into the twins' Morani. What are they doing here?
The twins Morani have taken this opportunity to strike. They're taking down Kanto with ease, while his lizards are still preoccupied with the Fremen.
Kanto is down. The twins have eliminated him with ease.
This isn't fair! I mean, how underhanded of the twins to attack him when his defenses were occupied!
An unexpected twist indeed.
I don't see more
With
iron.
Kanto gone, we're down to 4
I know there's a
undead.
bunch at the top, but I gotta repair
The
my
two Morani twins
my
and the
jetpack.
Fremen. This is going to be an exciting finale.
Stupid competition. That was great. I can't believe it.
What do you think will happen next, Maxim? Any predictions for the final outcome?
Doesn't matter. The whole thing's been compromised. The twins cheated. Everybody saw.
Okay, well, folks, the competition is more intense than ever. The final showdown between the Grey Lady, the twins Morani, and the Fremen is just around the corner. Stay tuned to see who will emerge victorious in the Man-Trap.
Keep your ears glued to the Harkonnen Network for live updates and all the most intense moments. The competition is heating up, and the final confrontation is near, here in the Man-Trap. Don't miss it.
I actually probably have enough iron. I have 152. I don't know if that's enough for everything I want to make.
Who's that?
Flour. There's more iron. I don't have much up here. No, I'm full. I'm full of inventory. Let's head back. Wait, some iron. I don't even have that much. How many gun parts do we seriously need? It only opened up one spot. Well, this is copper. I think you have to press space to catch yourself. I'm full.
The Harkonnen Network, where every moment is an opportunity to prove your loyalty and strength. Strength through loyalty. You are listening to frequency 152.6, the voice of House Harkonnen. We are Arrakis. Now witness as the dark and tangled truths of House Atreides are revealed by the Convert.
Greetings, Truthseeker. I am the Convert. Once a high-ranking advisor to the Atreides regime, I have since escaped and now live under the protection of the Bearer. I have now received word from my supervisor within House Harkonnen that my dear ones, my family, that they have all been cruelly executed by the Atreides. This is difficult to speak of, but I must continue. Today's question: what is the role of religion in times of turmoil? When I left House Atreides,
Container capacity 9,000. That's pretty good. I want one of those.
Known as in Christian scripture. Naturally, I recognize these things for what they were: tools of control, an opiate for the masses, a way to keep an
Opiate for the masses.
docile and unquestioning. What comfort does religion offer in the face of loss? Does it provide real solace? Or is it merely an illusion, A false
Anything
promise
else
of
to make?
a reunion in some
The heavy
mythical
armor's alright,
Can we trust the idea of
but I don't know, I'd prefer to have a still suit.
to keep us subservient? When I think of my murdered family, I remind myself that the promises of religion are hollow. The idea of them being in a better place is just a comforting lie. We must face the harsh reality and not be swayed by these deceitful doctrines.
Improved blood purifier. It requires a lot to make that though.
What is the true purpose of religion? Is it to guide us, to comfort us, or to bind us in chains of hope and fear? Can we trust in the baseless promises it makes, or should we seek our own truths, free from the shadows of ancient dogmas? These questions have troubled me deeply, as they should trouble you. Follow these questions to their ultimate conclusion, dear listener, and you may just find your truth.
You've been listening to The Convert, exclusively on the Harkonnen Network. Harkonnen, we are Arrakis.
Remember, every word spoken in truth brings us closer to victory. Let's continue with some inspiring music.
Pretty expensive for a Mark II ship. Bike. Have to do a lot of exploring. Let me see, how much armor does my armor give? Thank you for checking in, Milk. Welcome in, welcome in. Scavenger still suit gives 28 armor. And actually only the still suit body? Only the still suit body has a catch pocket. I see. While the other stuff gives heat protection, it might be more worth it to get armor on my other body parts. It is 43 armor. It honestly doesn't look as good as the beginner. Let me change the color of it. There's their sand coming through my roof. Now armor, I don't think I've researched the armor yet. I think there's only... They don't even have armor for the head. Wait, no, here it is. You need plasteel fiber. You need to find it in shipwrecks. Weak to blades and protection approved. I'd probably get the scout armor.
Welcome back, people of Arrakis, to the Harkonnen family games. The Man-Trap competition reaches its climax with just 4 contestants remaining. Let's join our hosts Maxim Dubrov and Vera Kotila for the latest updates.
Welcome back. I'm Maxim Dubrov and this is Vera Kotila. I guess.
Yes, Maxim, let's do a quick recap of our fallen contestants. We have lost Hollow Tom, Amado Delsin, Kaelin Sheev, and most recently, the little Ishkali slave called Kanto.
Such a waste. Kanto had potential.
But now, let's focus on the final confrontation between the Grey Lady and the twins Morani. The twins are approaching her from 2 sides, and it looks like she's
Let's see,
trapped.
3,000. We had like 12,000 before, but now we have 9,000, 12,000.
She can get out of this
Yeah, we can.
Wait, Maxim!
We can still keep 3 blood bags and maybe drop one if we need to.
The voice!
The voice? This is impossible.
So what do I do? What do I need to do to make a second bike?
That's Sister Elara, the Bene Gesserit defector. The scandal when she was expelled was huge. She's been missing for years.
Elara? The one who challenged the Reverend Mothers?
Can I use my... Let me make some welding wire.
She was known for her mastery of the voice and her
Maybe I can
true
repair my
abilities.
bike.
And now she's using those skills to turn the twins Morani against each other.
Look at them.
Store and restore.
She's commanding
It doesn't actually... I can use it with the welding torch.
Sister Elara was a high-ranking Bene Gesserit. That is,
So,
until she was
with
expelled for unknown reasons.
sandbag, copper ingot, particle capacitors, particle capacitors, and advanced servox. That's what we'll have to go do.
That's very unexpected, Vera. As far as anyone here knew, she was simply the proprietor of a pleasure house. But it seems she has quite the history.
The twins Morani are tearing each other apart. They have no control over their actions under the voice.
Unbelievable! They've killed each other! The Grey Lady stands victorious!
Wow, Sister Elara's story is remarkable. After her expulsion, she vanished from public view, living in the shadows. Now, she's emerged as a formidable contender in the Man-Trap.
And now we're down to the final 2 contestants. The Grey Lady, or rather Sister Elara of the Bene Gesserit, and the mysterious Fremen.
This will be the ultimate showdown. Stay tuned, people of Arrakis, for more updates and thrilling commentary from the heart of Gadi Prime. The Man-Trap's final confrontation is about to begin.
Keep your ears glued to the Harkonnen network for live updates and all the brutal
These don't
highlights
take
from
very
the
much
Man-Trap.
space at all.
The final battle is
I can
here,
have as much
and
ammo as I
you
want.
won't wanna miss it. The Harkonnen network, where every moment is an opportunity to prove your loyalty and strength. Strength through loyalty.
Here's my repair station. Needs 40 iron ingots. We don't have that? 26. I need some more heals. Excuse me. They play the same songs on every radio station. Not that the songs are bad. It's just you'd expect them to be different.
You are
Oh, they
listening to
interrupted my
frequency
song. That was my jam.
15.6, the voice of House Harkonnen. We are Arrakis. Now witness as the dark and tangled truths of House Atreides are revealed by the Convert.
Greetings, Truthseeker. I am the Convert, once an advisor to the Atreides regime, who now lives under the protection of the Baron. Recent events have shown me the true nature of those who claim to rule with ruthless fairness. I am not here to tell you what to think. I only offer questions. I offer you questions to unlock your own truth. I ask, do ideals and official declarations matter? Or are we driven by darker forces? Consider, dear listener, the ideals of the great houses. Each has their own creeds and dogmas, their songs and legends by which they seek to
Don't know what
shape
that
their
was.
loyal subjects. But do these words and ideals truly matter? Do they in fact guide the actions of those in power? Or are they merely a facade, a mask to hide the true nature of their rule? Do not those raised in an environment of hypocrisy, cruelty, and deceit become inherently corrupt, no matter what lofty ideals they profess? Does not the soil in which we are planted determine the nature of our growth, regardless of the light we are shown? Look at the actions of House Atreides. They preach empathy, yet they, we are told, incarcerate and execute without mercy. They proclaim justice, but, some say, even they manipulate and deceive. Is there a contradiction there? And if so, does it reveal a deeper truth about human nature? I ask you, dear listener, to reflect on the true driving forces behind our actions. Are we, as individuals, truly guided by the ideals we profess? Or are we rather shaped by the actual environment in which we live? I have seen the truth behind the facades. All promises of fairness, of just
What were we
rewards for
making?
loyalty and fidelity are hollow, and the real power lies in fear and control. I found that to be true for House Atreides, but I have found that the corruption of power is universal, and those who claim to hate hypocrisy and false virtue are no more free of it, though it may be clad in different words. They lied to me. The Harkonnen lied. I should have known.
I forgot what we were making. Oh yeah, a repair thing.
Protected by the children of Caladan from the people who betrayed them, agents of the very house I pledged my loyalty to. House Harkonnen, with all its cruelty and deceit, has shown its true face. I see now.
No power.
Atreides, for all their
What do you mean, no
faults,
power?
still foster their subjects with a fundamental empathy that Harkonnen will never understand.
Maybe I need a second generator.
To return to a place where compassion and justice are not just words, but values. Perhaps diminished by time and harsh circumstances, but still known by the heart. I swear my loyalty anew to House Atreides.
Where are my fuel cells?
Hold on to a spark of humanity that the Harkonnens have long extinguished. Don't house Harkonnen.
Really? Where is it?
All of its lies.
I don't have any.
Long live Dark Leto! Long live the Atreides! Long live...
Okay. To be honest, I haven't been looking for fuel cells, but I should have more.
Stay tuned to the Harkonnen Network, where loyalty, strength, and victory are celebrated. Strength through loyalty.
I know there's fuel
Knowledge
cells over
is
here.
indeed power, dear listeners. And speaking of knowledge, I feel the urge now to share a candid story from my own life. And perhaps it could be a learning opportunity for any young heart and woman pondering their prospects. You see, once I had an intimate acquaintance with a highly ranked officer. He shall remain unnamed, but let's call him Bertha. He was quite shy,
Level 18.
and our nights were filled with passion and whispers. But he was prone to speaking in his sleep, and therein lay his doom. You see, the words that Bersag spoke in his post-coital slumber were, let's say, troubling. He spoke in the darkness of the night, of doubts, of questioning the
Where there were
balance
fuel
of
cells
vision.
around here.
I knew then what I had to do. The very next morning I reported his treacherous thoughts.
Right
The
there.
Baron, in his wisdom, had Bersagex removed from his
Right
position
there.
and taken to a place where such doubts could be corrected. While I was praised and handsomely rewarded, I took a new lover. This time a brigadier, who turned out to have challenges of his own. But that, my dear listeners, is another story entirely. The lesson here, of course, loyalty above all. Loyalty to the Baron, to the glorious Harkonnen family. Never, ever forget that. Now, let's return to our uplifting music.
Oh shit, there's a shipwreck out there. I don't know if I'm fast enough to go get that. sandworm is making me lag like hell. Is the shipwreck gone as well? Did you just eat it or was it over there? No, it's over there. The sandworm is making me lag out. Oh shit. Is my stream going down?
Welcome back, people of Arrakis, to the thrilling conclusion of the
It's still
Harkonnen
lagging a little
The
bit.
competition has reached its final showdown.
If the lag
Let's
keeps
join our
up, we'll have
hosts,
to restart the
Maxim
stream.
Dobrov and Vera Kotila for the ultimate battle of the Man Trap.
Thank you and welcome back. Vera, we are about to witness the final confrontation between the Fremen and Sister Lara.
Indeed, Maxim. Both contestants are nearing the innermost chamber of the labyrinth, each approaching from different directions.
Sister Alara has reached the chamber first. The massive stone door closes.
A
behind her,
recipe
trapping her
unknown.
inside with one of the most fearsome creatures in the Imperium, a Lhasa tiger. Its muscles rippling beneath its striped fur, chains rattling as it moves.
The Lhasa tiger, known for its immense strength and ferocity, is chained in the center of the room, guarding the seal that the victor must press to win.
Sister Alara is attempting to use the voice on the tiger. Listen!
Obey. Stand down. The tiger isn't responding. It's immune to her control. She's trying to keep her distance, but the beast lunges at her with claws extended.
She's down! The tiger has mauled her! It looks like Sister Alara is finished!
Now the Fremen has entered the chamber. The door closes behind him with a resounding thud, trapping him inside with the tiger.
The tiger leaves Sister Alara's bleeding body and charges at the Fremen, its roar echoing through the chamber. He's fighting with incredible skill and determination.
Yeah, the leg just keeps going back.
And driving his crisp knife into his neck.
The Fremen is holding on, despite being horribly injured. One of his arms has been torn off,
Okay, we'll be
blood
back.
flowing freely, but he keeps fighting, stabbing the tiger repeatedly.
Wait, the lag stopped. The lag did stop.
The tiger is collapsing under his relentless assault. The Fremen
No, is it?
he is the last
No, it stopped. It stopped. Let me just double check.
The crowd is silent.
Yeah,
as
the bit
Fremen
rate's really
struggles
bad.
to his feet, his body battered and broken, stumbling towards the seal that will